everyone, welcome back to another video. We are on a little trip up north. We left yesterday, headed north on a little trip. We're staying for a couple of days up here. Today is just day one, so we spent most of the morning trying to figure out where we want to go within the next couple of days up here. It's hard to know when there's so many places that you want to see and
so many different places,
so many photos that you want to take, and you're like, okay, where do I go? So we're trying to plan that out a little bit, but today we just have a short bit of the evening left. So we've actually come to this wind farm that's quite close by, and it's just so cool, very futuristic looking. So what we're going to do is just go for a little walk and see if we can get some photos of these things, because they are very cool looking. Maybe take some portraits too if we can. There's also sheep. Do you think we could include them?
I think we could. Sheep and wind turbines in the back might look kind of cool.
Hopefully we get a little bit of golden hour sunlight to be good. Okay, let's go.
What's that? As far as you're gonna move. Literally trying to get as many shots as we can here. Also kind of annoying, I mentioned this in a previous video about how nice it would be if you could have like Photoshop in your hands, because the windmills are like kind of overlapping and it's really unsatisfying to look at and annoying. Still getting some cool shots, have a nice bit of fence and a lot of like open areas, just cool for photos, especially when you have these big massive things just kind of scattered along it. So that's kind of what we're doing. And Christina also thought it'd be a good idea to get a portrait along that road with one windmill in the background. Probably use the RX10 for that and go real zoomed in, get a lot of compression, probably make the windmill look even bigger than it already is.
Still one trend. How annoyed are you that they're facing the other way?
Yeah, that's also annoying. I think these things like automatically turn depending on where the wind is, or that's what I think anyway. So yeah, it would be nice if they were actually facing us, like yeah, like these ones over here. But yeah, probably work for the portrait, but yeah, a little bit annoying. But we are here for a few more days, so we might come back. Lighting's okay, it'll probably only get better. So there's a car coming.
Nice stand you have there.
Alright, so portrait of Christina with the windmill in the background. The idea is going to be really zoomed in, and that's going to make the windmill look really massive. Obviously in portrait mode you'll be able to see it. There is no way Christina thinks look at her. There's no way she thinks I am this close. But anyway, yeah, probably going to go for something quite low, something like this. Obviously then in portrait mode you will be able to see the big wind turbine in the background. And I might also try one by this, like, I never know what you call this, grassy stuff. Just to give a bit of a foreground, and something like, probably something like this. Alright, so now Christina's literally trying to get pretty much the same photo of me, just because it's always nice to have a portrait yourself, isn't it? I'm explaining exactly what you're doing. By the way, I was like so zoomed in to you when you were standing up there and you probably didn't know it. Yeah. We have heard a lot of sheep in our time, but I have never heard sheep make as ridiculous of noises like these sheep are. It sounds like a person screaming. Kind of weird. What's your deal?
And that brings us to the end of this video. We did actually forget to record an outro for it, which is why we're here right now. And you'll know that this is us at home.
Yeah, we did not plan to have it end this way, but we just kind of forgot, and we filmed a few more videos during the trip and kind of forgot to end this one and then run out of time to end it. Yeah, we ended up doing another sunrise mission this morning, which is a separate video, and we're a little bit tired, so the energy is not at its highest.
So this video was a pretty casual, just a little bit of exploring when we saw the windmills. Not even windmills, they're wind turbines.
Not enough sleep.
When we saw those, we had to take some photos of it. So we thought we'd just make a video and document how that process went.
Yeah, it was literally just casual little, let's go see them, see if we can snap some shots, and we'll make a video out of it too. We kind of made the mistake of probably taking most of the photos a little too early, and kind of the same. You can kind of notice it in the video itself. The clips from the start, actually, while color grading, was kind of annoying me looking at them because of how nice it looked towards the end. There's a drastic difference. The light just gets so much better. Yeah, and we probably started the whole video and took the photos long before we probably should have, but it's a mistake that we just made. It looked good to the eye and we thought, well, we'll start now, but yeah, probably a mistake.
And to be honest, it wasn't that early. Like, it was getting late in the evening, so we thought, okay, well, this must be as good as it's going to get, so we better get what we need to get. And then all of a sudden, just there was this lovely sunlight glow. But yeah, we did make that mistake. It would have been nicer to have the photos and the video, all the video shots to look as good as they did towards the end. But what can you do? Yeah, just a little, I mean, it's lesson learned for us, even though we've kind of done it a few times before, but you still make mistakes no matter how many times you do things. You just kind of forget. And yeah, if you're going out to take photos or make like videos, little cinematic videos and stuff, definitely try and hold it out till the light gets better, because if you don't, you end up with very flat footage like at the start of this, and it's really hard to color grade and stuff and make look nice. It just it is what it is, so try not to make that mistake yourself. But we do still like the photos that we got from this day. Do you have a favourite? I mean, I do like the portraits that we got of each other. I like the one that I took of you with the windmill in the background. It was what we were trying to do. Would have looked a bit better with nicer lighting, but definitely, that's actually my favourite too. I just like the framing, the overall framing of that photo. Yeah, it's probably my favourite. And the one that I actually did, I took a lot of photos with the like fence and the grass in the foreground and the windmills and all the open space. There was kind of like one or two that I like. The one that I put in the earlier part of the video is actually probably the one I like the most. But yeah, there wasn't one I was like, yeah, that's the one. And even though I took a lot of photos, they didn't really turn out exactly what I was going for. But what can you do? But anyway, we hope that you still enjoyed it. If you did, be appreciated if you give it a big thumbs up. Would. That would help us out here as we are a small channel. Not enough sleep. Not enough sleep. And also hit that subscribe button too. We also do have some more videos coming from our trip up north, so keep an eye out for those in the next week. We did not make the mistake of recording in flat lighting. It was actually pretty epic, so stay tuned for that. Is that it? I think that's it. As we always say, guys, take it easy. Don't be a stranger.